Welcome everybody, it's me, that one guy from one place at that one time, Jagorm110, and welcome to day 24? Somewhere around there, of the NHL 24 predicts the NHL season. Now, yesterday we had 4 games played between the Buffalo Sabres and the Philadelphia Flyers, the Dallas Stars and the Calgary Flames, St. Louis Blues and the Colorado Avalanche, and then the Arizona Coyotes and the Anaheim Ducks. Now, we got half right and half wrong. We got the Buffalo game wrong, as we predicted that the Flyers would win, which that did not happen. We got the Calgary and Dallas game correct, as we predicted Dallas would win. We got the Colorado and St. Louis game correct, because we predicted that Colorado would win. But we predicted that Arizona would beat Anaheim, which that did not happen. So we went half on half on that day, which isn't too bad. So our record is now 78 and 66, still above that 500. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to our first game down in Columbus between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Columbus Blue Jackets. So we'll see you all in Columbus. Welcome to Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio, where we have our first battle of the day between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Columbus Blue Jackets. As we go down the center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Columbus and Tampa Bay, as the Blue Jackets have a 6-3 lead against the Lightning and are looking to win this game in surprisingly dominant fashion, as Gaudreau is in control for the Blue Jackets, trying to find someone open, get it to Werenski. Werenski tried to pass it, no one was ready for it. Less than 10 seconds to go. Point trying to spoil a little bit of that victory. Hedman takes a shot and a good save. 1.4 seconds to go. We're going to get our face-off and call game. And with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in New York between the Carolina Hurricanes and the New York Rangers. So we'll see you all in New York. Welcome to Madison Square Garden in New York, New York, where we have our next battle of the day between the New York Rangers and the Carolina Hurricanes. As we go down the center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Carolina and New York, as the Hurricanes are leading 2-1 against the Rangers. But New York's in control and trying to push their offense so they can pull their goalie. Dumped down, Zibanejad, empty net for the Rangers. Puck is inside. In control for the Rangers. Fox tries to take a shot, hits a man. Bunting gets pushed down. Less than 5 seconds to go. New York can't get any pressure, and the Hurricanes win this game 2-1. And with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Ottawa between the Los Angeles Kings and the Ottawa Senators. So we'll see you all in Ottawa. Welcome to Canadian Tire Center in Conata, Ontario, where we have our next battle of the day between the Los Angeles Kings and the Ottawa Senators. As we go down the center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Los Angeles and Ottawa, as the Kings have a 3-2 lead against the Senators. So they pulled their goalie, trying to tie this game. Still in control inside the zone. They tried to go for it. Nothing on that. Another shot, and it's blocked. It goes to the left. Chabot, Tarasenko, Kelly! And a great save by Talbot. 10 seconds to go. We have a face-off inside the King zone. Empty net for Ottawa. They win the face-off. Chabot, Zitzel takes a shot. It goes off. It's behind. Kachuk, they don't have much time. They take another shot. Talbot saves, and the Kings win. And with that, let's go on ahead and get to our next game up in, or actually down in Washington, between the New York Islanders and the Washington Capitals. So see you all in Washington. Welcome to Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C., where we have our next battle of the day between the Washington Capitals and the New York Islanders. As we go down the center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between New York and Washington, as the Islanders are down a goal to tie. So they pull their goalie trying to tie the game, but the defense by Washington is making sure that does not happen. Barzal's trying to do some fancy moves and it doesn't work. Sedin now has it for the Capitals. Pass down to Carlson to Oshie. He goes for the empty netter and scores! And with that should do it for this game. So we're going to go on ahead and get to our next one down in Detroit between the Florida Panthers and the Detroit Red Wings. So we'll see you all in Detroit. Welcome to Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan, where we have our next battle of the day between the Detroit Red Wings and the Florida Panthers. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 19 seconds left in the game between Detroit and Florida, as the Red Wings have a 6-3 lead against the Panthers and are looking to win this game in some good dominating fashion. As the Panthers are in control, crowd's counting down. They're getting ready for victory. It goes behind. Lutheran loses it. Wallman and the Red Wings win this game. And so with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Boston between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. So we'll see you all in Boston. Welcome to TD Gardens in Boston, Massachusetts, where we have our next battle of the day between the Boston Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Toronto and Boston, as the Maple Leafs have a 3-2 lead. So Boston's pulled their goalie, trying to tie this game, as we have a face-off down inside the Maple Leaf zone, won by Boston. McAvoy takes a shot. Marchand hits the post. Marner had it for control, but it goes behind. Marchand, Pastrnak, McAvoy takes a shot, and it's blocked. Brody gets hit a bit, trying to regain control. Gets it to Bertuzzi. He's being pressured by a bunch of Bruins. Loses the puck. DeBrusk has it. McAvoy, and he scores! Pastrnak scores the tying goal with 3.3 seconds to go! Now this game is ready for overtime, as we have a bunch of threes on the board. It's counting down, and we will be going to overtime. Welcome to overtime number 1 between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. With that, we'll see you all in the final seconds. He's trying to find someone, get it to Zacha. He goes for the shot and scores! Hat-trick goal! Game-winning goal! And the Bruins come back and win in overtime! And with that, let's go on ahead and get to our next game in Minnesota between the New Jersey Devils and the Minnesota Wild. So we'll see you all in St. Paul. Welcome to Xcel Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota, where we have our next battle of the day between the Minnesota Wild and the New Jersey Devils. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are in overtime. Sorry we missed the ending half of the third. Wasp came into the area I'm working in, and yeah, I don't mess around with that shit. So anyways, here we are with the overtime, and we'll see you all in the final seconds as Kaprizov steals it. Hamilton blocked. He gets his rebound and scores! And the Devils win in overtime 5-4. And with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Edmonton between the Dallas Stars and the Edmonton Oilers. So we'll see you all in Edmonton. Welcome to Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, where we have our next battle of the day between the Dallas Stars and the Edmonton Oilers. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 27 seconds left between Edmonton and Dallas, as the Stars have a 3-0 lead. But here comes a breakaway for Brown. He might get a goal for the Oilers, and they do not, as Ottinger is performing great. Deflection and blocking. Brown one-timer and another block by Ottinger, and he will save and hold. 9.1 seconds to go in the game. Oilers trying not to be shut out, but the Stars win the face-off. Robertson gets it out of the zone and looking to score another goal. He takes a shot. Skinner saves that one, holds, and, well, that's basically it for today. Well, not for today, but for this game. So with that, let's go ahead and get to our next one up in Seattle between the Nashville Predators and the Seattle Kraken. So we'll see you all in Seattle. Welcome to Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington, where we have our next battle of the day between the Seattle Kraken and the Nashville Predators. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds up between Seattle and Nashville, as the Kraken have a 7-2 lead against the Predators and are looking pretty good to win this game in ultimate dominant fashion as a slap shot goes off of Grubauer. Beniers is in control for the Kraken, trying to find someone. McCann pass cross ice to Larson and couldn't really get much off of that. Sherwood, excuse me. And the Kraken win this game. And so with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Arizona between the Montreal Canadiens and the Arizona Coyotes. So we'll see you all in Arizona. Welcome to Arizona Arena in Tempe, Arizona, where we have our next battle of the day between the Montreal Canadiens and the Arizona Coyotes. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds up between Montreal and Arizona, as the Canadiens have a 3-2 lead. So Arizona's pulled their goalie trying to tie, and they do! It's Keller! He gets the tying goal with 23 seconds to go, and it could go into overtime now thanks to him. So now with 23.1 seconds to go, we have a tied game here. The Canadiens win the faceoff though. Suzuki trying to unbreak the tie. Matheson and a good block. Dumba, get it down to Moser. Get it to Keller. To Schmaltz. And it's stolen. Caulfield. 5 seconds to go. They go for it. Takes a shot. It doesn't go in. Takes another shot and they do score! Holy cow! Lakovsky somehow getting it in with 1.3 seconds left. And that should be the dagger to win. A good shot, gets his own rebound. And I don't even know what Coyotes goalie doing there. Kind of just freaking out. It looks like he broke every part of his waist, so he couldn't get up, but then immediately snaps back once the goal wins. So hope he's okay. 1.3 seconds to go, face off down, and that's it. And so with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Vegas between the Winnipeg Jets and the Vegas Golden Knights. So we'll see you all in Vegas. Welcome to T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, where we have our next battle of the day between the Winnipeg Jets and the Vegas Golden Knights. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Vegas and Winnipeg, as it's a 4-1 lead for the Knights. But Winnipeg could make some miracles happen here as it's dumped in. And the Knights taking control again. Barbashev running back. Get it to McNabb. All the way down. Eichel loses it as Scheifele gets it. Less than 10 seconds to go. Appleton still in his own zone. Gets it to Connor. Tries to pass it back. Doesn't work. Barbashev and the Knights win. And with that, let's go ahead and get to our last game of the day between the Vancouver Canucks and the San Jose Sharks. So we'll see you all in San Jose. Welcome to SAP Center at San Jose in San Jose, California, where we have our final game of the day between the San Jose Sharks and the Vancouver Canucks. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Vancouver and San Jose, as the Canucks got a 5-1 lead. They're looking to win this game in dominating fashion, as the Canucks are in control inside their own zone, trying to get it out of there. Lafferty gets it down to Hoglander. Doesn't work. Cole, still a lot of basically back and forth inside that neutral zone. 5 seconds to go. They're going to try to just get it out, and they will. And the Canucks win this game 5-1. And that is it for today, as we got all our games predicted. Check back in tomorrow to see if these were correct, and also see them all. It is me, that one guy from one place at that one time, Jager110, and I will see all of you tomorrow.